singing DEF's praises, but I have to as well. We are very proud, APC, to have DEF as a member. And I have to thank Mr. Ravi Shankar for hosting the IGF in Hyderabad in 2008, where I already knew about DEF, but then I could meet them in person. And I wanted to talk a little bit about maybe the risks and also the opportunities of all this increase in access, even though there are clearly still challenges. And then look at digital literacy as an opportunity. I think Osama actually outlined one of the risks, and that is that more access, more phones, more access to the internet could create a society of more consumers of technology. And I think unless we are very consciously aware of the fact that we also need to build in India a society of producers of information, of active citizenship and participation, the outcome could be balanced at the level of weighting more consumers. That's not necessarily bad, and it might also produce good results, but is it enough? So I think in terms of digital literacy as an opportunity, I think it creates an opportunity. It was interesting hearing about the one person per village or per family initiative. So I think it's also an opportunity to create more media literacy, particularly multimedia literacy, better understanding of how to use the internet, but to use it critically, how to watch television, but watch it critically. Similarly with radio, and for those that can read print. And it's also an opportunity to make people more aware of information and how to use information, but also how to value information and assess it. And I think this is a real challenge because information is so powerful and visual images are so powerful and the internet is so powerful. So how do you train those people in villages to be aware that they have to judge it as well? They have to think where it comes from, who says it, and why are they saying it. Then I think it's also an opportunity to create more awareness of rights, of human rights, of citizens' rights, of rights of women, of rights of other excluded people. And digital literacy can be really intertwined with that kind of learning experience because you can become digitally literate, you can learn about your rights, and you can access information about your rights, and you can participate because you can then communicate and express when you feel your rights are being violated. So the opportunity is actually immense. It's also an opportunity to create more political literacy. And India is a country that has invested hugely in trying to transform governance and have localized governance and localized participation. So using the internet and mobile technology to enhance that and consolidate that is a fantastic opportunity. In fact, Jonathan, I would actually say that I think you're right. We do need to prioritize, I think, in a country like India, but everywhere. And maybe I would say governance would be my priority. Not that enterprise is not important, essential, but they go together as well. And I think by strengthening governance, you create an environment in which so many other things can flourish. And I think that's really, I think I'll stop at that. So it's looking at the opportunities, looking at the risks, looking at the opportunities in a holistic way, and at not just creating more consumers, more people that access information, but also creating more opportunity for voice, for strengthening governance, for transparency, and for holding government and others accountable.